Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and member of the audience, my name is Nguyen Ngoc, and this is my pleasure to welcome you to my project presentation at the Royal Golden Jubilee Congress 2023. And I am honored to have this opportunity to share with you the key finding and insight from our project topic on the impact of Thailand healthier choice from the packaged nutrition labeling on sugar, sweetened beverage. And my major advisor is Achan Wantani Krensingyos. Without further ado, let me start with our presentation outline. Here is the presentation outline. We will cover for five main topics will be the rationale, objective materials and mentors, result and conclusion. Now let's start with the rationale. You very well know that unhealthy diet represents a significant risk factor for obesity and non-communicable disease, which pose major health concerns in Thailand. Due to the statistics from the Bureau of Non-Communicable Disease Ministries of Public Health, 75% of all mortality causes in Thailand nowadays is come from the non-communicable disease. Therefore, Thai's government has implemented a voluntary funded package nutrition labeling initiative on well known as the Thailand Healthier Choice in 2016 in order to empower consumers in making well-informed choices as well as to encourage the food manufacturers to reformulate their product as a preventive strategies. After 6 years of adoption, there are currently 14 food categories that have been applied to using healthier choice with a high support from the beverage manufacturers. The primary objective of the study today was to examine the effects of the healthier choice on sugar sweetened beverage and identify the various factors that influence the implementations of this stream in the particular food category. Particularly, we will answer four main questions. The first question is what is the level of the adoption of healthier choice in newly launched sugar sweetened beverage after the period of 5 years? The second question is what is the current level of healthiness sugar sweetened beverage available in Thai supermarket chains? The third question we would like to answer is how well does the current healthier choice criteria performing in classifying healthier beverage? And the last question is, are there any pricing barriers for either the consumer to using healthier choice to select the healthier beverage? Now let's go with the materials and mentors. Here is the two databases we would like to use. We use apply for two databases you can see in the slide. This is gonna be the Mintel Global New Product Database for answer the question on the uptake, and the cross-sectional supermarket audit we will use for answers the remaining question, including the question number 2, number 3, and number 4. The first one is the sugar sweetened beverage category ration. In this study, we will separate the sugar sweetened beverage into the 9 categories as you can see in the slide. And the information will be obtained from the nutrition labeling in both front the package and back the package, as well as the nutrition composition data. For the assessment of the healthfulness of the sugar sweetened beverage, we use the several algorithms. We use the several nutrition classification system to identify the healthfulness of the beverage here, including NutriGrade, NutriScore, Health Star Rating, and Chilean warning label system. For investigation of the sugar threshold, we use the areas under the receiver operating characteristic curve to identify which sugar threshold will be appropriate for the revisions. And we will examine the current sugar threshold with the 6 gram per 100 liters with other sugar scenarios ranging from 2 gram to 5.5 gram in discriminating the healthier and less healthier beverage. For the evaluate for the Unicode measurement, it means if the baht per 100 gram or 100 milliliters, we use the unit code in this study, and after that to minimize the potential impact of the different package size on the price, the beverage will also to be classified into two sizes. It's going to be individuals and family size. During the term of 2017 to 2021, over 2,000 beverages will be newly launched in Thai market, and you're going to see that 546 equivalent with 24.3% displaying healthier choice. The proportion of the healthier choice uptake per eligible product will be higher at 44.3%. And when we go through the subcategory, you can see that energy drinks saw the lowest uptake while the carbonated drinks saw the highest uptake. Regarding to the annual trends uptake, is an estimation of the linear increase of 7.2% per annum per total product and 10.6% per annum for eligible product. The highest annual linear trends were found in sport drink, while the lowest trends were found in energy drink. The slide shows you the overall health need distribution by using different nutrition classification system. You can see that when we use the NutriGrade, 1/3 of our beverage will be classified in grade B. It means that relative healthier grade, while the other will be also in the grade C, is the relative less healthy grade. When referencing with the Chilean warning label, 50% did not meet any criteria for the warning label, while the other will be meet for at least one warning criteria. Among them, 90% will be met for criteria of the warning sugar, while the 10% were met for the warning energies. A similar proportion will be graded in category E. It means the what nutrition quality when you using the Nutri-Score, and the median of the health star rating will also score at the lowest with around 1.5. You can see in the slide here also we very notice that the beverage labeling with the healthier choice appear to be healthier than those without labeling. The average of the Nutri-Score and the Nutri-Score classes among labeling beverage were one grade higher compared with those unlabeling. Similarly, confounding in the health star rating and Chilean warning label, the median health star rating of the label drink were 0.5 star higher, while median warning were less than one warnings compared with those without labelings. This slide shows you the ROC curve to discriminate between healthier and less healthy sugar sweetened beverage used in the current total sugar threshold and use different scenarios ranging from 2 to 5.5 grams per 100 milliliters. And you can see that the results suggest that when we lowering the sugar threshold to 5 grams per 100 milliliters and later to 3 grams per 100 milliliters, it would be improve the discrimination ability of healthier choice to classify healthier and less healthier beverage, especially when we reference things with other nutrition classification system. The slide shows the median price per 100 milliliters of sugar sweetened beverage in overall and across the subcategory and different size. You're going to see in the slide the price of sugar sweetened beverage on average were 8.33 baht per 100 milliliters, with the cheapest were being malted drink, carbonated drink, and sport drink is around less than 5 baht per 100 milliliters. In oppositely, the plant-based meal substitutes and vegetable fruit juice were the most expensive. The price for the plant-based meal substitutes was 16.09 baht per 100 milliliters, while the price for vegetable and fruit juice is 11.80 baht per 100 milliliters. Beverages that display healthier choice were not systematically more expensive than those that did not display labeling. The median price were more likely to be cheaper across the different size, particularly 8.33 baht per 100 milliliters compared with 12 baht per 100 milliliters for individual size and 5.07 baht per 100 milliliters compared with 7.27 baht per 100 milliliters for family size. In conclusion, the findings indicate that the implementation of healthier choice have had a potential impacts on the beverage industries and markets. However, despite it being adopted for 5 years, the uptake of healthier choice has so moderate and inconsistent progress, limiting its potential as an effective public health intervention. Our assessment of healthy sugar-sweetened beverage suggests that the healthier choice scheme had encouraged beverage companies to reformulate their products and reduce the amount of added sugar. However, it is crucial and carefully consider true sugar threshold in healthier choice scheme, striking a balance between providing choices and ensuring consumer well-being. Interestingly, our results indicate that sugar sweetened beverage labeled as healthier choice with the healthier, simple will be not consistently price higher than less healthy alternative. This suggests that price may not oppose significant barrier for consumer to choose healthier choice to using the healthier beverage. And in the last part of acknowledgement, I would like to express my special thanks and gratitude to my colleagues, co-advisors, and advisors who gave me a golden opportunity to do these wonderful projects on the topic of the impacts of Thailand healthier choice nutritional labeling. And I'm open for any question to be discussed. Thank you for your attention.